In the mountains of northern Laos, a clinic treats today's victims of a long ago and secret war.
This man was making a fire in his garden and a cluster bomb buried nearby exploded. That's how he lost his arm. Now we're going to fit him with a prosthetic.
Thousands of people are still suffering from the US bombing campaign here, which sought to cut North Vietnamese supply routes during the Vietnam War. According to the Lao government, some 20,000 people have been killed or injured by unexploded ordnance since the end of the conflict. Thanks to better education, there are now around 40 casualties a year, but that still leaves plenty to do for mobile clinics like this one.
Here
in Laos, and in particular this region, there are lots of people with amputations because this zone was massively bombed by the Americans during the war. There are still cluster bombs in the ground and they cause new accidents every day.
Laos remains the most heavily bombed place on Earth per capita. Hit by an explosion when he was just 8, Tumi created an NGO that tries to help victims like himself.
In 2015, our organization met 46 people who had been injured in the past by a bomb and who had never received any help. These people need care and long-term assistance.
Through financial and developmental support, the US has built bridges with its wartime foe, Vietnam. And hopes are high for an increase in aid here in Laos, where thousands are still living with the legacy of a distant conflict.